Hello friends and welcome back to this channel. Today I've got a fun creative flow for you guys. It's going to be a little bit more dancey, a little bit more flowy, just a feel good flow for any time of day that you are just wanting a little bit of a boost. If you haven't already joined us here on this channel, we would love to have you hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss any of the free classes that I post, because I post at least one free yoga class every single week. Let's get started in a downward facing dog. And bring your feet out nice and wide, a little bit wider than hip width, maybe it's mat width. And we're going to shift the hips over to the right side and then shift forward to the right corner, into plank to the left corner, back to the left back corner this time, and back to downward facing dog. So basically we're doing this big hip circle where we are shifting forward to plank and then we're shifting back. So we're going to go in one direction. I'm going in counterclockwise. Keep your core nice and engaged, strong hands. And then we're going to change the direction. And because this is a dancey, feel-good flow, I want you to imagine you're kind of dancing through the motion. Just swaying your hips. And then we're going to come to stillness and come to downward facing dog. Let's roll forward into plank. Pick up your right hand, extend it forward, and then extend it back. We're going to bend the knees a lot. Bring the hips to a hover to the back of the mat, and then straighten the legs. Bring the right hand forward and down, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, let it go out the mouth. Let's roll forward into plank. Pick up the left hand, extend it forward, and then back. We're in right side plank. We're bringing the left hand all the way back. Bend the knees a lot. Dip the hips over to hover to the back of the mat. And then circle the left hand all the way forward, coming back into your plank and downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Let's roll forward into plank. Come all the way down through chaturanga onto your belly. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, back down onto the belly. Now extend your fingertips over to your sides. We're going to do a nice big cobra. Inhale, come up, pick up the chest, pick up the belly if you can. Inhale. Exhale, back down. Again, like a wave, let's inhale, coming up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, back down. And then hands by your sides. Let's push up into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's tippy toe the feet to the front of the mat. Nice and slow. Really gentle movements here. And then inhale, roll up to stand. Hands come all the way up. Maybe you take a little back bend. Exhale, roll all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, empty. We're stepping the right foot back. Hands come all the way up. High lunge. Inhale. Exhale, cactus the hands. Open up the chest. And then we're going to shift forward, picking up our back leg. Airplane, warrior three. Hands come by your sides. Step the right foot back. Inhale, arms come up. Cactus the arms. Find your balance. Rolling forward, picking up the back leg. Warrior three. Hands by your sides. Step the right foot back down. Arms come up. Cactus the hands. Open up the chest. Last time. Let's come onto the front leg. Warrior three. Hands by your sides. And then hands come all the way down. Back leg comes all the way up, standing splits. Inhale. Exhale, come up onto the tippy toes of the left leg. Point the right toes. And then tap the right toes down. Kick it back up. Tap it down. And kick it back up. Last time. Tap it down. Kick it back up. And then we are stepping back, coming up into our high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms. Let's bring our hands together at heart. And we're going to Skandasana, bending into the back leg, straighten the front leg. Come all the way down. Inhale. Exhale, come to a seat. Left hand is going to grab hold of the right ankle. Reaching to the side, the right hand is going to reach for the left foot. Inhale. Exhale, come all the way up where we came from. Back into your high lunge. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, right hand finds the ground. We're coming into right side plank. If you can, grabbing hold of the left foot with the left hand. We're holding here for a few breaths. Exhale, let it go. Find your plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Let's hop or step to the front of the mat. Inhale. Arms at your shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Hands come up. Maybe you find a little back bend. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands come all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the left leg back this time. High lunge. Hands come all the way up. Cactus the hands, open up the chest. And then leaning forward. Let's take our airplane, pick up the back leg. Warrior 3. And slowly step the back foot down. Hands come up, high lunge. Cactus the arms, open up the chest. Again, taking flight, warrior 3. Pick up the back leg. Stepping it back. Inhale, arms come up, cactus the arms, open up the chest. Taking flight, picking up the back leg. Inhale. And exhale, stepping back into your high lunge. Cactus the arms. We're going to take our Skandasana to the back of the mat. Bending into that back knee, straightening the front leg, and then coming all the way to sit. The right hand is going to grab hold of the left ankle, and the left hand is going to reach over to the right foot. Find your stretch. And exhale, coming back up. Coming up where we came from. Inhale, we find our high lunge. We're going to shift forward, and this time our hands are going to find the mat, taking our standing splits since we forgot it last time. Pointing in the left toes, coming up onto the right toes as well. Inhale. Exhale, tap the left toes down on the ground, pick them back up. And tap, pick them back up. Last time we tap and pick them back up. And stepping the left toes all the way back, coming up into your high lunge. I know we did it in a slightly different order on both sides, but that's okay. We got all the postures in. We're going to cartwheel the hands down. Left hand is going to come all the way down nice and strong. We're coming into left side plank. Maybe you grab hold of the right toes with the right foot. Find your side plank. Inhale. Exhale, stay. Letting go of the foot. Find your plank. And let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your forearms down onto the ground and walk your feet in a little bit closer. We're in dolphin. Inhale. Exhale, come up onto your hands and come forward into plank. Back down to dolphin. And coming up into plank. Last time, we come down into dolphin. And then we bring our knees all the way down. Inhale, roll up to stand in kneeling position. Hands come all the way up. And then hands at heart. We're gonna find our camel. So maybe you do one side and then the other. You're going to either toes curled under or not. It's up to you. Maybe you use blocks as well. I like to grab hold of the right heel with the right hand. And inhale, extend the left hand all the way up, finding a little bit of an opening in my chest, like somebody's raising me up. So don't compress too much in the lower spine. Find your back bend. And then inhale, coming back. Other side. So left hand to left heel. And coming back. Maybe you do both sides at the same time. And then exhale, let's come back. We're gonna curl the toes under if we haven't already. We're gonna lean back and come to a chair pose at the back of our mat. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down, hips come up. Again, chair. Exhale. Hands down, hips up. Last time, chair. And then we're gonna walk our hands back to our downward facing dog. I'm gonna take a few spinal waves here. So find your downward facing dog, and then we're gonna roll forward, really accentuate the spine like you're a wave in the ocean. And then bend your knees a lot, like you're intending your chest to your thighs. And straighten the legs as you come to downward facing dog. So ultimately it's a shift between downward dog and plank, but really if you can really come as close to looking like a wave as possible, you're really engaging a lot of core strength in order to be able to do it. But while you're doing it, it's very dancey, very flowy. So don't take yourself too seriously. Honestly, it takes so much strength in every part of the body to be able to do it. We're gonna walk our toes forward, coming back to the front of our mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take a seat and find your boat pose. Maybe you find some support with your hands at the back behind you. We're picking up our feet. Inhale. Exhale, stay. And then we're gonna roll all the way onto our backs. Bringing your knees into your chest. Option to take shoulder stand or plow. Find your happy variation of whichever one you want to take. And then we're going to meet back in our boat pose. And then feet come down, coming up into your chair pose. Arms come up. And exhale, hands down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Hands come up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold. Let's step our right foot back. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Open up. And then let's swirl our hands forward like we're reaching for something in front of us. And then bring our hands to heart. Again, you extend your arms out nice and long behind you. And then like you're pushing the air from your sides over to the front.
And then hands come together and to your heart. Again, last time. Hands come around and in front of you, and then hands to heart. And we're picking up our back leg, coming into warrior three once again. Find your balance. Inhale. Exhale, coming up to stand in stork. We're going to extend the right foot forward, point the toes, and then place the toes to tap down in front of you and back up. Tap and back up. Last time, tap and back up. And then place your right foot down beside your left. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, empty. Let's step our left foot back. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, lean forward. And then grab all the air from your sides. Press it forward, palms together into your heart. Extend your hands back. Again, leaning forward nice and strong. Extend your hands back to the sides, circle them forward, palms together into your heart. Hands come back, circle them forward, palms together, and then to your heart. And this time we're picking up our back leg, warrior three, nice and strong. Inhale. Exhale, let's all meet in stork. Left knee in your chest, and then extend the left foot out nice and long. Point the toes. We're gonna tap the toes down, pick them back up. Tap the toes down, and pick them back up. Last time, tap the toes down, back up, and then set your left foot down. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, empty. Hopper step back to plank. Chaturanga. All the way down to the mat. Belly comes down. Hands come out by your sides onto your fingertips. Inhale, high cobra. Exhale, back down. Again, inhale. Exhale, back down. Last time, maybe you bring your feet into this. So we're gonna bend the knees. And as we come up, our feet are gonna intend towards our head. Point the toes. And all the way back down. Great job, you guys. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's cross the right foot behind the left and come to left side plank. Inhale, circle the right hand all the way up. And then we're going to firmly plant that left foot down. Step the right foot back behind you. You're in wild thing. Inhale. Exhale, dip the hips down. Bring your right hand to your heart. Open back up, hips come up. Last time, come down. Oh, sorry, we're gonna do it one more time. Press up. We do it 3 times. And come back down. And this time, bring your hips all the way down. We're going to circle the right arm all the way around the right leg. Maybe you take a bind. Inhale. Exhale, stay. And then we're placing the left hand back down. We're coming back, right back where we came from, back to downward facing dog. Again, another spinal wave, you guys. Roll forward into plank and then bend the knees a lot. And then straighten the legs. We're in downward facing dog. Cross the left foot behind the right. We're coming into right side plank. Circle the left hand up and over your head. Then firmly planting the right foot down. We are stepping the left leg behind us in wild thing. Inhale. Exhale, dip the hips down. Left hand to your heart. Press back up. And dip the hips down. And press back up. Nice and dancy with your movements. Press back down, last time, and back up. All the way down this time, we are wrapping the left arm all around the left leg, taking a bind, maybe looking over the right shoulder. Inhale, exhale, stay. And then coming back right where we came from, we're pressing back up to downward facing dog.
Last spinal waves, you guys. Make it count. Roll forward into plank. Exhale, bend the knees, downward facing dog. Again, roll forward to plank. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Last time, roll forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's come all the way down onto our bellies. We're extending the arms out into a T shape. And then we're placing our left hand beside our chest. Our right arm is still extended out nice and long. We're finding a bit of a stretch to the front side of our right shoulder. So we're rolling over. So we're stepping our left foot back behind us, keeping the left knee bent, opening up the chest, opening up the shoulder. And then maybe if you have that range, we're grabbing the right hand with the left hand if we can reach for that. I know that takes a little bit of extra mobility there. Or you could just tuck the left hand behind your back. Either way, we're finding a stretch. And then rolling back onto your belly and switching sides. So left hand is going to extend nice up, nice and long, and then we're going to roll onto the front side of the left shoulder. And right hand is going to reach for the left arm or the left hand, finding a stretch. Inhale and exhale, let it go. And rolling back onto your belly. And I invite you to stay on your belly for as long as you would like, taking a little bit of a breather from today's practice. I'm going to be closing off this practice here. If you enjoy this kind of dancey flow, let me know in the comment box down below. Otherwise, again, we would absolutely love to have you join our community. I do post at least once a week, so if you do enjoy practicing at home, this would be a great yoga resource for you. I will see you next time. Namaste.